Hi, just replacing the oil and oil filter, air filter, spark plugs and pollen filter on this Ford Ka Mark II. This is a 2015. Okay, so these are the service parts I'll be using. You've got the air filter, oil filter, pollen cabin filter. This is an activated carbon filter, so it's better than the standard ones. The brand is Fiat. Fiat has been around for decades. It's a great German brand and it's still made in Germany. As for the spark plugs, I'll be using genuine Fiat spark plugs. These are meant for the Fiat 500 1.2 petrol engine, which is the exact same as the Ford Ka 1.2 petrol engine. Jack up the car from the passenger side. Okay, get under the car. That's the oil drain plug. And that's the oil filter. So they're right near each other. Start by draining out the oil. To undo the drain plug, you need a 12mm hexagon socket, like this. Don't forget to put your oil container. Okay, once it's drained, just put the drain plug back. Tighten it up. Okay, that's all done. So now the oil filter. Okay, now I'm removing the oil filter. I need this oil filter removing tool because it's so tight. Okay, get your new oil filter. Make sure the rubber seal is sitting properly. Hand tighten it in. So you're only supposed to hand tighten this. Okay, that's about it. Drain the oil, put the new oil filter in. Okay, pull the dipstick out. Okay, now I'm going to fill the oil. This takes 2.8 litres of 530 fully synthetic. Okay, that's it. What I do is start the car up, leave it running for a minute, and then I go under the car just to make sure there's no leak coming from the drain plug or the oil filter. Okay, so the air filter is located in here, so you need a tool like this. You need to undo 6 7mm bolts, 1, 2, 3, and there's 3 underneath. Once you've undone all 6, you should just pull out. Now you can remove the air filter without having to undo this, so just take your time and pull it out. Okay, that's the old one. That's the new one. Okay, once you've pushed it in, put these bolts in with your hand. Make sure they go into each hole all the way around. Start tightening them up. Start with one corner and then do the other side corner at the bottom, just so it evenly goes in. Okay, so that's done. Tightened all the 6 bolts up. Remember, do not over tighten them, just go up to it enough, that's it. Okay, so the pollen cabin filter is located here, right underneath the steering. The clutch pedal is here. Now, it's just there in here. It's in here, is that. Right, so you just pull it off just there. Pull out the old filter. It's a bit awkward because of the wiring, so just be careful. That's the old one, that's the new one. This is the activated carbon one. It's better than standard. The new one, remember the airflow is inwards like that. The arrow's got to go into the car. Once you get it in, just go back and forth so it shapes itself back open. That's it. Get your cover, slip it upwards because of the wiring in the way. Once you get it to level, just push it in. That's it. Okay, now to replace the spark plugs. So you've got to remove this whole box here. Okay, start by undoing this, which is 10mm, and then on the other side 10mm. Once you've took them out, sort of slides a little to the side where you can take this off as well. Okay, once you remove this, this just lifts up the whole thing, comes out of there. There's also another little rubber pipe which is connected into the back there, which I'll show you in a minute. It's like a breather pipe. Also, you've got to remove this pipe. There's another pipe on this side holding into it, so you've got to remove this clip here. So that was one pipe which I removed with that clip. So this is that other pipe which was in the back, which is that one there. Okay, now you can get to the plugs. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll have to remove the dipstick again to get to the first one. So start by pulling out the plug leads. You can pull the leads out with your hands. It's a bit tight, but... Okay, so you need a plug removal tool. It's a socket. This one's a 16mm. Okay, once you've undone them, just pull them out slowly one by one. Okay, so these are the old plugs. FPT. These are Fiat branded, original. So I'm replacing it with brand new Fiat ones as well. It's the exact same part number. So I'm surprised the Ford Ka was fitted with Fiat ones, unless that's how it was. It might have never been changed. So start by hand tightening them in, just so you know it's going in nicely, so you don't cross thread it. You tighten them up, but remember not to over tighten it, because you could damage the thread of the plug and the cylinder head. So just tighten it enough. Once you've done all them plugs, push these plug leads back. That's it, it's done. So I've pushed them all in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure when you push them you can hear that click, that tick, and then you know it's gone in. Okay, so it's all done. Tighten that back up, tighten that back up. Make sure that rubber pipe and the clip is perfect. The back breather pipe is in, and make sure that's sitting properly there, which it is. So yeah, that's it, it's all done.